everybody. Welcome to WRT 614-414. I think I've met a couple of you that are in here. Right now we've only got, I think, 4 or 5 people signed up. So it will be a cozy group. We might have a few more graduate students signing up eventually. But what I'm going to do, as this is an online course, is I am going to kind of walk us through the syllabus, give you an idea about what the expectations are, at least to begin with, so we can get this class going since we're starting kind of a week late. And by the way, a couple of you in the class have contacted me and let me know how much you've supported the faculty over the last several days in the job action that we took, and I'd like to say thank you. It's not fun to be on the picket lines. It's much more enjoyable to be at work. But there's a certain integrity that you expect in terms of the education that you provide, and the university was kind of undermining that integrity. That is quite important to those of us who work in higher education. So thank you, and thank you all for your patience. You can pull up the syllabus at the link below this video. As you know, I'm Dr. Giberson. My office is in 381 O'Dowd Hall. You can see my email there, my phone. Office hours are Wednesday 10:30 to 11:50, but I'm here a lot more than that. Online course, you can read the catalog description. I don't need to walk through this. There is one book that you'll need to pick up eventually. I didn't have the bookstore pick it up. There's no need. You can just order it from Amazon. You don't need it till the end of the semester. There's going to be one or two on reserve in the library that you can check out for a couple hours. That book is called A Guide to Composition Pedagogies by Gary Tate, Amy Rupiper, and Kurt Schick. And all the other texts that we will be working with this semester are available through JSTOR in the library, or I've linked directly to them in the syllabus. Of course, no formal class meetings. For you undergraduate students, I would like to meet with you at least once or twice in person in my office, or if we decide to meet as a small group, that's fine too. But I just want to get to know you and find ways to maybe tailor this course to your interests and needs. Let's see. Expectations for all of you in this assignments. There's going to be an online reading journal, which I will get set up for you. And basically, there's no word limit. What I want to see in the reading journal is that you are reading texts and you are thinking about them and you are engaging with them. So basically, this is your opportunity to just kind of think in writing about what you're reading. And this will provide fodder then for online discussions. The more that you interact with and think about the text that we're reading, the more prepared you'll be for the observations that you have to do and the reviews that you have to write. So, online reading journal. And as the semester goes on, I'll kind of let you know where you are with that journal and whether or not you need to expand a little bit or if you're doing too much. So the second assignment is our online discussions, and we're broken down. I believe I've got it broken down into 3 modules and 3 or 4 modules, and for each of those modules we'll have a discussion forum. And the way it will probably run is these forums will be open throughout the semester, so you can always go back and re-engage a discussion earlier if you'd like to. But we're going to kind of move along and start the new forums as we get through the previous readings. So you'll see, you can just look at the schedule that's up there, and it's pretty clear what we're going to be doing with that. The third assignment will be classroom observations, and what that is basically is each of you will observe at least 3 different Writing 150 or WRT 150 or WRT 160 courses with 3 different instructors, and that's going to happen during during weeks 4 to 10. I don't want you going into the classroom before week 4 because I want you to get a certain background with the readings to prepare you for those observations. And I also don't want you to go too late because I really feel like the meat of 150 and 160 courses happens in weeks 4 to 10. And we can talk more about this as the semester goes on. But for these reviews or these observations, you'll write a short review of each observation that focuses specifically on your observations about the pedagogy of the classroom and how ideas of process and the other things that we have read about in the semester inform or don't inform what's going on in that classroom. Those are 600 to 1,000 words per review, which is relatively short, and it shouldn't take very long. The fourth assignment, and there are different assignments for the graduate and the undergraduate. For the graduate students, you'll be doing a monograph review. A monograph is an individually written theoretical book, and basically what I'm going to have you do is pick a topic that you found interesting from the semester, and you will find a recently written monograph from the discipline, and you'll read it, and you'll write a book review. And I will point you in a direction of good example book reviews, and we're going to write it as a scholarly exercise. And hopefully, in the end, you'll end up with a book review that we can send out for possible publication. But that'll be about 1,500 to 2,000 words. Let's see. And you'll be sharing, obviously, online your book review with others, so they can, learn a little bit more about what's being written about out there. For the undergraduates, you're going to be doing an annotated bibliography, and depending on how many undergraduates I end up with in the class, I'll probably have each of you do an annotated bibliographic entry for 5 of the readings that we do this semester, and then choose 3 or find 3 different ones that we did not read for the class to add to that annotated bib. And so you'll pick a topic that you found interesting from the readings and go out and find 3 more pieces of research, read them, do an annotation and a bibliography or a bibliographic entry for it. And again, we will compile all these and share them with the rest of the class so everybody can walk away with a full annotated bibliography of our readings plus some extra ones. So we're going to be doing all the same work and then a little bit of extra individualized work as well. And all these, I'll talk about and give a full project description for during the semester. This is just a quick overview. Each of those 4 projects is worth 25 points, coming out to 100, and then that will be translated into a 4-point scale, and I'll explain later how I'll do that. And you can see the rest. The tentative schedule and timeline is already up on Moodle. Hopefully you've already seen that. And beyond that, I think that covers it. If you have any questions, you can contact me via email. That is by far the best way to get in touch with me. Calling my office, I'll answer it if I'm here, but chances are I'll get back to you more quickly if you email me. I have my BlackBerry, and so I always get my email immediately. Well, welcome back, and again, any questions, let me know, and I look forward to working with you throughout the semester.